What's going on, Seth?
AJ, what's up, my guy?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing great today.
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, of course. It's our second interview we're doing like this, and I just thought it'd be a cool idea to interview someone that we actually have been around forever on the channel.
Yeah, dude, you're literally my brother.
Yeah, dude.
Grew up together at 6 years old.
Yeah,
known this guy my whole life.
We've been hanging out a lot for a while. We've been hanging out for quite a while now.
Yeah, went to school together, elementary, middle school, high school. This is just my blood brother at this point.
Pretty much, minus the blood part, because that shit's fucking weird.
Yeah. But, yeah, what's going on, dude?
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask you some questions about, just you in general, because, you're a really interesting guy, and, not many people know that. You've always been kind of, the low-key guy on, the Team AGF channel.
Yeah, I feel I don't know. A couple times I went kind of missing, but I try and keep to myself and keep low-key, but I try and still have fun in my life.
Yeah.
Do fun things.
Yeah, I've always respected that about you.
Yeah, thanks, homie.
And, so, we've known each other, like I said, for a very long time now.
At least, definitely well over a decade.
Oh, yeah. It's, I think it was 2007 is when I started kindergarten.
Yeah, and my mom was like, hey, there's this boy up the street. Go be friends.
Yeah, I didn't have any friends, as you can see.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I remember, it was you, and it was the Berg brothers. It was Steve and Sam.
Right.
And then there was Jake.
Jake.
Yeah.
That was, the original,
That was the OG 5, yeah.
There were 5, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was you guys. I was, one of the... I think Jake and I were, the last two to join in the group.
Yeah, and Sam was younger, so, it was different. But,
yeah, Sam was, when I was in kindergarten, he was still,
yeah,
but
at least
younger.
we all still talk. We all still, see each other all the time, so... Yeah, it's cool, man. You've been a good friend for a long time, dude.
Oh, man, thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's coming up on... Holy shit, it's coming up on 18 years.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'll be 25 this year.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, what's some childhood memories of ours, that you remember so fondly?
Oh, God. All right, so one of my favorite moments was when Steve, bro, was in the tree across the street and threw the freaking football.
Oh, my God.
At the moving car that was driving by, bro. Hit him right in the windshield, bro, and he locked up his brakes, and I fucking ran so fast, dude. And you were stuck over there, and, Steve was over there, and the guy was like, hey, man, that's not cool.
What are you
doing? Dude, that's got to be one of my, all-time gut-buster, moments.
Oh, I remember it so well.
Yeah. Other moments would be, when you had your go-kart, the dirt hills, dude, riding the quads and stuff, dude. That was so much fun. Even Jake having, the side-by-side thing he had that he flipped and crashed, and now he doesn't drive it.
Bro, they drove it, I guarantee, under 10 times.
I would take that bet.
Yeah, has to be over-unders, 9.5. I'm taking the under on that.
I'll take under. And it's just a waste of fun, dude.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to go out and rip on that shit every day? Mm-hmm. So it just sits, and now Jake has a Harley, and he don't even ride that. Dude, he needs to get out.
Yeah,
things,
he rides the Harley a little bit, so I'll give him that. But,
yeah.
But yeah.
Trying to think. Some other moments, just playing T-ball and smashing what's his name's garage.
Danny's
T-ball,
garage.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Hitting his garage and dinging it. That was just so funny.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's great times. We would just hang out every day after school, ride bikes, go down the bike trail, go to Rita's, get ice cream.
Yeah, typical 2000s kid stuff.
Literally.
Nothing too abnormal about us.
No.
At least I think so. I mean, yeah, we did stupid shit. The stupidest thing I remember that you did when we were kids was when you had the fucking knife and you were trying to chop this tree down.
All right, this is really not my proudest moment, but I was literally just trying to pry a piece of bark off a tree, and the knife literally just went through into my hand, and I was like, I'm fucked up. I gotta go. And then I just started yelling for your dad, and I'm like, Alan, I don't know what to do. My hand was just gushing blood. I still have a little scar right here. You might not be able to see it on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me every day. Don't do dumb shit with knives.
don't do dumb shit.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. But that was probably one of my moments I regret the most. And also, I took that knife without my dad knowing.
Oh, I didn't. I guess I could have.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I don't know if I knew that from back then.
It was a Dale Earnhardt Senior limited edition knife, and I was
nice.
Yeah, dude. And I don't even know where it is now, but that was not my proudest moment. I learned my lesson hard.
Yeah, we all done some stupid shit like that,
though. Dude, yeah, for sure. But yeah, bike riding and stuff for us, that was one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah, I love riding bikes
everywhere. I don't even know. Bike trail rides, to the school and back. Rita's was just the all-time best. Like,
Yeah.
and your mom always asking, "Can I get a small mango water ice?" God damn it.
Yeah, she loved
And then- go
the
ahead.
what is it called? I think it was Swedish fish.
Oh, Swedish
she
fish.
loved the small Swedish fish
Yeah,
ones.
and then by the time we get back, it'd be melted.
No, she'd still eat it. That's all right though. She didn't give a shit.
Hell no. Yeah, just a lot of good memories, dude. I don't know, just being active, going outside and touching grass.
Yeah. Which,
Like-
I mean, we played our fair share of video games back in the day.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I'd say we touched enough grass in our day.
But that would also be like nighttime or like, I don't know, we get right home from school, play the game, and then go outside, like all the time.
Yeah.
Like, remember Nickelodeon's Day of Play?
Yeah.
Like,
We'd
I
actually-
wish that like social media honestly did that and like not shut down, but like restricted, like just for a day. Just
Yeah,
to give
I
people...
feel like that'd be a really cool idea.
Yeah, I mean, I actually saw that on, well, Twitter, X now.
Yeah.
I'm not proud to still be on it, but I like it for the sports and news.
Yeah,
But-
it is like one of the best places to really get sports news.
Yeah, and top comment was like, yeah, Nickelodeon was off, I'll go right to Cartoon Network. I'm like, see, you're the problem.
You're part of the problem.
You're literally
bro.
the problem.
That's like,
So-
if Instagram did that, I'll just go to TikTok. It's like, bro, you're not making a
Yeah,
difference.
TikTok was going to go to Instagram Reels.
Yeah, it's like, bro.
They just find any excuse just to be on that freaking phone, man. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
it's great, but like, you gotta know, like, when to chill out and like,
Oh, yeah.
just be genuine. Like, dude, go outside, talk to people, make friends. Like,
Mm-hmm.
everyone's just so scared to go up and talk to people now because social media, you can just pull up a photo or pull up a message, text them, and it's like you're not interacting with them really.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
I don't know. A lot of people, they just like head down, not like awkward, but it's just like,
Yeah.
it's just hard to like talk to people nowadays. And it's like, people look at us and are like, how are you talking to an older person so well? And it's like,
Yeah.
our parents really like, I think, help with that. They're older, so.
Yeah, like most of the people I'm friends with at work are not the people that are like, I mean, I work with a lot of people that are like 10 years older than me or plus, but
Right.
a lot of people I get along with are like in the 60 and up club.
Yeah.
Like it's not people in that 30 to 50 range.
No, it's
even
really-
like in the people in their 20s there, I don't really talk to that much.
No, it's really rare, honestly. But I go to the like gym and I talk to people like 40, 50 years old, and they're like, dude, you're like one of the few younger kids that like actually talk or like say hi even. Like, it's just crazy. But I've learned a lot of stuff from people, and like, I don't know. I just being a genuine human.
Yeah. And like one good thing about like modern stuff is like we're able to like share these experiences with people. Like obviously this pod or this interview
Oh, of course,
we're doing.
this is like awesome. Like,
Yeah, but not about that though. It's like you've been on Team AGF for 10 years now too.
dude, a decade.
Yeah, it's been 10 years since you started working with this
it
channel.
really just feels like a blur.
I know.
Like I blink and it's like,
then-
dang, we were just on an elementary school bus and starting this, you know, shit. And now we're here.
Yeah, like I started my personal channel and you were on that a lot back in the day, but like
Yeah.
Team AGF is a channel you've always been kind of like I said earlier, like you've made your fair appearances here and there, but like
Right.
you've always been like low key with it. Like you were there for like, I think you're in the top most viewed episode of all time. It was a what's it called? It's a Let's Play of Operation.
Oh, wow.
It was you,
that's
me,
right.
Jake, and Sam.
No way, and I
That's
got it.
to this day the most popular video on the channel.
How many views does it have now?
I think it's at like 43,000.
Actually?
Yeah.
Wow. Last time I remember, I thought it was at like 20.
No,
Dude,
it's gone up a lot.
did people actually comment on it too?
Yeah,
Like,
people love the video.
Dude, we should do another one just for old time's sake. or
Yeah,
something.
but like, like I've been saying though,
Yeah.
like you've always been there, and like your appearance has been made. Like,
I try, man.
a
You
lot.
call, I'm here. Like if you need me.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I'm saying?
course.
Like, and it's always fun just shooting the shit with the homies and just talking about anything or making videos or let's plays. Like it's just fun, dude. It's an
Yeah.
experience that you'll remember your whole life.
Yeah, and like it's just simple because like I feel like a lot of gaming channels kind of get away from that, like the couch co-op, like just classic video
Yeah,
gaming.
it's always one person let's play Warzone or like stuff like that nowadays, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, nah, it's more fun when you got all the homies and you're like busting balls and
Yeah.
like having fun, trying to like shit on the other person. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just funny, dude. Great moments.
Yeah, especially like I said, couch co-op is just so much fun to do
Yeah.
with friends and like sharing that experience with people, and it's just genuine gaming. Like all the bullshit that comes along with it, it's just fun.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like all these games nowadays are only single player. Like it's crazy. They're trying to like get away from that now, and it's sad. Like they should make a lot more like Call of Duty. You can't even play 4-player local multiplayer anymore. Like the last one was what, BO3, and that was almost 10 years now.
It's been almost 10 years.
Yeah.
That's the last one that like truly had like an offline co-op mode.
Right. Yeah, dude. It's just not scary, but it's like, what are we doing? We're kind of getting consumed here.
Yeah. It's like the video gaming industry is just like trying to push people away from each other.
Yeah,
Like,
instead
yeah, still play with each other.
Online,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the couch co-op is like, what's the word? Like not discreet, but it's like just not there anymore.
Yeah, like there's still games that are made for it, and a lot of games do it well, but
Right.
it's just like not the mainstream option these days.
And I feel like I appreciate the games that do that now more than I did at the time, because you don't know, like when you're young and was, oh, this game's great, we're all playing together and all this stuff, and now we're 25 and it's like, oh, we can't even play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 together, like locally, like sit here and play.
I guarantee you log on Black Ops 6 right now, the 2-player split screen is still broken.
Yeah, it was,
I guarantee
wasn't it?
you it's still broken, and it's been like 6 months since the game's come out.
At least. I haven't even touched that game in like 2 or 3 months. 2 months probably now. Like played it for like that week or two span, and just after that, just like, dude, this is just getting old.
I stopped playing. I just kind of fell off.
I'm about to uninstall it just because it takes up 300 gigabytes, dude. That's my whole hard drive.
That game really won our 2024 Game of the Year, too.
I mean, I voted for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
But, I mean, at the time, it was a fun game, but it probably should not have won, but...
Yeah, so the people voted. So.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you didn't vote for it, it was probably still going to win, so...
Yeah.
I voted Helldivers, too. That's all I gotta say.
That would be my second vote, but Xbox doesn't get it, so I wasn't even able to play it or anything.
That's valid. But that's the reason, like, most Team AGF Let's Plays are games that are usually over 10 years old at this point.
Yeah, they are.
Like, there's some newer ones, like we've done college football and all them.
Yeah, and that's fun. It's still only 2 players, though. You know what I mean?
But you can still get the 1v1s experiences.
Yeah, but it'd be cool, like, I want to be a quarterback and I want you to have me as a running back or something, and then the other team could be a defensive end and a safety, or like, that'd be sick.
Like, it's just so stripped down, because Madden used to be like that,
Exactly. Even like 2K, like you were able to play 5 people, I swear, 5 people, I thought, and then now it's only 4. Which is, I mean, still fun. Just not a lot of games do it anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just so sad.
It is. We just need to go back to that. I don't know, like simpler games. Like, I remember playing like Burnout Revenge with Noah back in the day, and like you can even hop on that and play with us still, and just games are simpler and they were more fun back then. We kind of took it for granted, I feel like.
Yeah.
But you don't know in the moment.
Yeah, there is still good games out there though, like to play, but there's definitely like co-op games just haven't hit the same in a while.
No, dude, it's a little sad, but
yeah.
Listen, we got good graphics, we got smooth gameplay, like, I'll take it, but like the Sega and the Dreamcast and all that stuff, that if it wasn't for that, where would we be now, you know, with gaming?
Because I love the Dreamcast, because like it's a console I always come back to every once in a while. Like, there's a lot of consoles in the Team AGF like game room here. Like, I love the Atari 7800, for example. I probably haven't plugged this thing in a couple years though.
Just collecting dust.
Yeah, so pretty much that's where I'm at with it. But I do enjoy it. It's literally collecting dust right now, but I do enjoy playing this still every once in a while. But the Dreamcast is just one of those consoles I do bring out every now and then.
Right, and you have like one of those older consoles you like. It's like VR almost, but you look into the goggles, right? And you're like,
the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, there it is right there. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I don't know if it's in the camera, but...
Yeah, dude, that thing's really cool. It was like VR for the time, but you're just looking in at a screen if you were looking on a TV.
Yeah, it's literally not VR, but like that's what's hilarious about it.
Yeah. But now we do have VR where you can, you're in it, dude. It's freaking crazy.
That's the one thing I want to invest in for this area. I just haven't done it yet.
Dude, like Resident Evil 4, that was incredible. Like you have to pull the gun off the hip, reload the mag, everything. First aid spray, you gotta like grab it and spray yourself. Like, that's sick. And I really hope they can get more games on VR. Like that would really be game changer. It has changed the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just feel like it still needs a few games to like be the seller. Like, you gotta have VR.
Right.
Because like there is good games on it. Like Job Simulator is fantastic.
Yeah, dude, that game's
playing
awesome.
Games ported like Resident Evil 4 is fun. I enjoyed that.
I even saw, don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Farming Simulator actually has VR, and you have to like take the bolts off and like replace the plow on the tractor and all that stuff. I saw some guy playing. It's like you actually have to work on the stuff, so you could learn like a skill doing that. And then if you're really into it, like make that like your livelihood or job.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's just a fun idea to have those games, but like I still don't know if there's like the true seller for VR yet, you know?
Yeah, just because like my dad, he wanted it for race games, but there's really not any legit race games on them yet. Yeah. It's more like go-kart, like arcadey type games.
Yeah, you need
like
a NASCAR game or something.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Like, really sick. Like, I mean, even though you turn left every freaking turn, but...
But the immersion, though.
Yeah, no, just in that, like, just feeling, like, the speed, like, I don't know, arcade games, they need to fix that. Like, I wish you can just get in and, like, you're actually driving manual, maybe buy a steering wheel setup. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Like, I have one at home for the Xbox, but it's not like a VR thing, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, that would really be a game changer.
Yeah. But back to the topic at hand of Team AGF. What was your favorite video to be in?
Oh, boy. Let me think here. Well, the original Slender Man video I thought was just funny because at the time we actually believed that.
That was back in on my channel days for context. People probably haven't seen these videos. No. You don't have to.
Please don't. But
I did a review on them. Watch that video.
Yeah. I don't know. Just running out and scaring you guys. That was like the highlight of it. And like in the video, you like it was dark, so you didn't really see what was making like I was like screaming or something. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But it actually got people's neck. People were scared, dude. It was funny. Like that video was like for the time. I guess Slender Man was really popular. So like everyone would like, they'd watch it and probably believe it, but when you look at it now, it's like, that was probably stupid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I rewatched those videos. They're bad.
Yeah, they're really bad. And all of our voices were squeaky.
Yeah, that's definitely doesn't help either.
I think the ice hockey, playing out back on the pond, dude, with all of us.
Another video from back in my day, by the way.
It's the older videos for me that do it. I don't know, like, in that moment, you don't know what you're really doing until after you think back. It's like, wow, that was actually really fun. We had time to, like, do that, you know, kind of stuff.
Especially that it's all archived, too, like, on video from, like, a very young part of our lives, too.
Right, we must have been, like, 10.
Yeah, I think I was probably 10 or 11 when we shot that video.
Yeah, that's just insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like 4-on-4 ice hockey on a pond this big, like, and we made it work. And we had fun. It was the time of our lives, like, seriously.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, those got to be my favorites. I still love doing the podcast, though. Like, I just like talking about the daily topics and getting, like, you know, some not heated arguments, but it's like...
That's what makes it fun, though.
Exactly.
That's what people tune in for, the fucking hectic moments.
And you want to hear everyone else's opinion on everything.
Oh, yeah, you don't want someone to just dominate a conversation.
No, never. Yeah, Gorge Ball, that was...
I forgot about Gorge Ball.
Yeah, that was actually a good... That was a time until the ball started flying in the air. And, almost getting scared about getting hit by a cue ball or something. Yeah. That was a lot of fun, just because we made that up, too. Yeah. It was like off scratch. Like, we were just shooting the shit, just throwing the balls and hitting them in, and we're like, this should be like a game, you know?
Yeah, and we made a game out of it.
Yeah, and we had like a whole tournament, right? And everything like for it. I don't even know who won that in the end. Do you remember?
I mean, there was four seasons we ran it.
Right.
I know Zach Kavanaugh won the first two, and then Ben won season 3, and then I won the last season, and then we canceled it.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably a good thing. We kind of beat that dead horse.
I feel like if we had done the I kind of blame myself for this, because like I feel like if we had done like 2 seasons a year instead of like 3 seasons a year, or that was what we were on pace for. Right. I feel like it wouldn't have gone and burnt out as fast.
Right. It would have kept it more like.
So I kind of blame myself in a way for that, but like.
No, but you shouldn't.
Yeah. But it was a phase at the end of the day, but it was fun to make.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And everyone had a lot of fun playing it. Like, it was really intense. Like, at any moment, one person could just come back and screw you. Like, if you got one ball left, but they can hit in all these balls, and if, you know, you don't hit your shots, you're done. Yeah. But I haven't played that in a long time, man. We have to maybe try that again. I don't know. I mean, we could do like a I don't know, like a resurrection video. Maybe not like a 5th season, but like just something just for fun. Right.
Yeah, maybe have like a tournament or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or even pool, man. We should do like a pool, like gaming video. Like, we have a lot of good people here that are really good at pool.
Yeah,
like,
we did one, but it was Eric and Sully. And and that was back in the day, so you know where this is going.
Right, and Sully is the worst pool player I've ever seen in my life. He just goes up there, whack, every time.
Combined with Eric, who was still new to hanging out with us at the time.
Right. And so Eric's pretty good now, but
yeah.
At the time, it was probably not the best two to be on that.
Yeah, back then he was pretty bad, and Sully's Sully, so he hasn't really changed much.
There's no explanation for that, man.
No, there really isn't, but that's the magic. We got to interview Sully sometime.
Oh, Lord. That would be interesting.
Yeah, hear about Sully's life.
No, that would actually probably be a good video, though. Like, I think he has a lot of, like, life experiences to share, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. But speaking of videos, like, what other videos would you like to see out of Team AGF now that you're speaking, like, kind of to your boss in a way?
Yeah, kind of, right? Definitely more, like, couch playing, like, Let's Plays, I think would be cool. Maybe even, like, older gaming like console videos, I think would be really cool.
Yeah, that was an idea I had back in the day too, and I just never went through with it.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, like I said, are appreciating the old games more now, and like the older consoles are worth more. The older games are even like worth more if you find the right ones.
Yeah.
Like my uncle the other day was talking about Road Rash 2. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, I
with the
remember
bikes and the chain and stuff. That game was so simple, but it's just so fun just to play and just. The first game, it's like the guy would just poke his leg out, and then the second game they would get the like actual like kick. You know what I mean? And it's just like they would improvise every year, but it was just so simple and just easy to play.
Yeah, it's the basic ideas of the game.
Right. Even like old GTAs, like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, like I think a couple Let's Plays with like older Grand Theft Autos would be cool. GTA 3. Not even a lot of people that know about these games.
Yeah, it's kind of like just
or
show
never
them to
played
newer
them. They just
audiences.
played GTA 5 like their whole lives. It's like, dude, you're missing out. Like
Definitely.
on like a really good story, and like the gameplay was just really fun.
Yeah. It's really cool because like Vice City's always been one of my favorites, and that's a game in recent years it's kind of gotten some flack because like this is like the assets missions, like you have to do all these stupid ass side missions to beat the game.
Right.
It is a genuine complaint about the game, but like I still love Vice City because like the ambience is just so good in that game.
It is, and we have the GOAT as the voice actor.
Exactly, Ray Liotta.
Yes, dude, that is the boy. He's like the perfect cast for that game. And
Yeah.
like I wish he kind of did more, but for the time, I guess you appreciate what he did.
Yeah.
And he didn't drag it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think older gaming console videos would be honestly my best bet, or maybe even some more sports games. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, I know not a lot of people play 2K, but they get a lot of views. Like football, college football is so fun. I'm glad they resurrected that game finally after how many years?
I think the last one was NCAA 14, so
14.
it was like 9 or 10 years since the last game had come
Yeah,
out.
and everyone was wanting those games. And they even stopped making college basketball games, too. I think they should bring that back.
Yeah, I played like NCAA Hoops 07 or whatever it was called, but it was fun.
Yeah, seriously. And like Cooper Flagg, like I don't know if you guys know him, he's a prospect come up on Duke. Like it would just be cool to play as him and like the team in like there. And like when Zion Williamson was like on Duke years ago, or Kyrie Irving, or like that'd be really
Play
cool.
classic teams.
Yeah, exactly. And they're young. Like it's really cool seeing them develop and like in the game get better and better, and then they get drafted. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sports games and older console videos, I think would be really cool to see.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like we've done a few classic games here and there, like Resident Evil 4. I know for a fact we've done.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of other ones we've done, but that's like the main one I think of.
Right.
We did Wii Sports. I guess that's kind of retro at this point.
At this point, definitely. Even older Resident Evil games, that'd be cool. Like Let's Play, even though they're really hard.
Yeah.
And like I guess the field of view was like on top, right? Of like your
the first
character.
Resident Evil games.
Yeah.
It was like a fixed camera angle.
Yeah, and like it wouldn't move.
Yeah,
and
in
like,
fact, I've actually been playing like the first
we were right
Resident
there.
Evil recently, so I know exactly what you're talking about with fixed camera angles.
yeah, that would be an awesome Let's Play. Just to let people see how it was before Resident Evil 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 Biohazard and stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Like some people don't even know about that. I bet you 50 people right now watching don't even know about that game.
Oh yeah, I'm sure like a good amount of people don't know about like the OG Resident Evils. And I ain't talking the remakes, which are fantastic, but people got to experience the jank, the charm of the original,
Yeah,
the horrible acting.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game though.
Yeah, but I really think we should expose more people to older stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and any other like suggestions you have for the channel?
We've been talking about this more recently, but maybe even like a gym like video.
We've been
Like-
pushing for like a fitness, like either side channel or like a TikTok or
Yeah, like
something.
I think that'd be really cool because I'm really into it. We got Anthony, you go, Luke goes, everyone goes like to the gym. Like it's a good mental part for everyone, and will change your life. Like seriously, a lot of people don't commit, but if you do commit, it'll change your life. I guarantee it.
Yeah. But I got one of your commitments to talk about next before we
Yeah.
get to the gym. I know you're a car guy.
I love cars.
Yeah.
All cars.
So, like, what made you get into cars like this?
So high school, you might know Mike and Joe.
Yeah.
So they're like one of my all-time favorite homies. Mike bought his first Mustang when I was in high school, and I saw it, and I was like, dude, I have to have it. And he would take me out. He actually I learned how to drive stick in his Mustang, and it was just cool being able to like get away when you're in the car. Like you can just. It just doesn't feel like you're here. You're just in a different, just you in the car and you're having fun.
Yeah.
The noises that they make, dude, like I just love the sound of crazy fast cars.
Yeah.
How can you not be in the cars? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just cool. Working on them sucks, but
Yeah.
when they work, dude, it's just like takes you to a different place. You know?
Oh, definitely.
It relieves all your stress. It'll put a smile on your face every time.
Like, I'm not a huge car guy, but, like, I appreciate cars.
Yeah, of course. And you work on, like, big trucks and stuff. Like, dude, they're awesome. Like, people don't understand how much, like, power and torque it makes to tow how many tons of weight.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't fix a whole one by myself, but I get the fundamentals of a truck now.
Right. Like, really appreciate what you got, man. That thing gets you from point A to point B. If you didn't have that, where would you be?
Exactly.
You know? So I really appreciated them. I don't really love working on them, but I like working on them. Just a cool hobby, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And the hobby really started when you got the 2-valve, right?
Yes, so I bought my first Mustang right after I graduated high school. It was a 2003 Mustang GT, stick shift. I had to actually fix it. It was leaking coolant out of the intake manifold.
Oh, really?
My brother's friend took me to his shop, and he literally didn't do anything. He just told me what to do. And just working on my own car and getting it fixed, and a little plastic piece cracked, like a hairline crack, and it would just leak coolant, and it was actually like pissing out almost.
Oh,
like when you hit
God.
the gas, it would like spurt. But yeah, just learn how to work on them. You appreciate it more when you get in. You're like, okay, it's right. Like it feels good. That showed me so much. I mean, I cracked the rim. I did, you know, you learn your lesson when you're in the rain in the Mustang.
Yeah.
Like them things are very tail happy. It just really showed me how to drive. Like people should experience a little slightly faster car to make them not like uncomfortable, but just learn like the discipline.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Because a lot of people nowadays don't have the discipline when they get in a fast car. You see them wreck out instantly. Some 18-year-old kid in like $100,000 car and daddy bought them, and it's like, dude, you should have started out like training wheels. Like an older Mustang with 300 horsepower is like nothing. You know what I mean? And then you work your way up. It's just like training wheels. You take them off as you get better and better and better. You work your way up through like the horsepower, or even like dirt bikes or quads. You shouldn't just jump on 1,000cc.
Oh, God, no.
You know, like bike or something right off rip. Like go learn how to ride a dirt bike or something first like that. For me, cars is a big discipline thing.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely see it. Especially because of how many like young kids just get into cars, like you were saying. Right. And just crash them because they have no experience.
They're just like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to hold the gas pedal down this whole time, do a crazy burnout. And then there goes the ass end right into a curb or a person. Or like I've seen videos like people crashing like family cars. Like, dude, you just got to respect it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point. What are you trying to prove?
Yeah, there's
you know what I mean?
No point.
Like, why would you want to wreck something that you care so much about and you spent all your hard-earned time and money on? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that was my philosophy. I wanted to keep my car clean, just respect it. Sounds good. It looks good. That. And then when I stepped up to the black S550 Mustang,
that was my next topic.
Yeah, so that was the 2015 Mustang GT. That was like 450 horsepower stock, which is a lot. My dad, when he drove it for the first time, he cried. He was like, dude,
I remember that. Dude,
I don't know. Like, this is really sick. My dad said, this is sick. You really need to watch. And my dad, he used to race cars and stuff. So knowing that he cared and wanted me to be safe made me respect it and be safe. Like, you know, I never did no stupid like swing and burnouts and stuff like that. And also, why would you want to burn your tires out?
Yeah,
like,
it's money.
Dude, crazy money. It just, cars in general showed me a lot of discipline, appreciation for what you have in the moment. Unfortunately, those cars aren't here now, but I appreciate them more and more still every day. I miss them more and every day. But yeah, working on that Mustang too, I wanted to upgrade the intake manifold on it. And I did that on my 2-valve Mustang, so it was pretty much the same thing, just a little newer. Yeah. Just disconnecting the stuff was like the hardest part. Really showed me a lot working on cars, though. Having those type of cars like Mustangs, they're very customizable. So it's nice. There's a lot of things out there you can do, like to them, like taillights, spoiler, engine work, tunes and stuff like that, transmission work. Like, showed a lot. I replaced my whole clutch system at Eric's dad's house. He showed me what to do. He didn't really do it for me, but he just showed me step by step on how to do everything. And it's like, learning those experiences are really great, seriously. Yeah, definitely. And having like someone to guide you through it too. Yeah, for sure. But like not, because that's what the best thing is, like hands-on experiences. Because like that was a thing I went through in like college, because like I didn't do well as my first year because what's it called? It was COVID. I didn't have hands-on experience. That was just a hard time, man. You couldn't really do anything hands-on. Everyone was just stuck inside or really restricted. They were scared or That was a really rough time. Holy crap! But that is when the car deals were the best. Was during COVID. I got the 2015 Mustang for $26,000. One owner, 40,000 miles. It was pretty much brand new, and now you can't find that car for like under $30,000 now or more. Like, it's just the car market. That's just crazy.
Got it at the perfect time.
So now I just have a Camry. It's a great car, sporty, looks good, goes good, reliable, Toyota baby. But yeah, the Mustang, dude, that was just. I wish I can go back.
Would you say that was your favorite car you owned?
The black car was definitely my favorite overall. The gray car would be second, and then I did actually have a Charger, 392 Scat Pack.
That was a lot of fun.
That was really cool too, but it just didn't feel as involving as the other cars because I really did a lot to the other cars. That thing, I just bought it and kind of drove it, you know what I mean?
The satisfaction wasn't there with it.
Yeah, like, it was fun. Like, loading up on your homies in a four-door sedan with 500 horsepower was crazy. But it's like, the way it came out of the box, it looked great. You didn't have to touch nothing. My other cars, I swapped the bumper, had the hood repainted, had my fenders repainted, bumper. Like, it's cool working on your own stuff like that. You really, really appreciate it.
I definitely see it in your Camry now because, like, you've excuse me. No, you've personalized it so much, though.
Yeah, I mean, just the little things. I try to make my cars clean, don't go over the top.
Yeah.
Just, some lights to make it look better, looks cool. Just like an intake, like a nice little tune or something. Just keep it subtle. And it's like really a sleeper car. Like, that thing's a lot faster than people think. Like, a Charger RT has like 350 horsepower-ish. That thing has 300, and I was keeping right up on one, dude. And it's like, people were like, dang, what's done to that Camry? It's like, nothing really. It's just a Camry. My other cars, I didn't really do much racing. A lot of racing at ATCO, though. And you were there to experience it, which is awesome, dude.
Was great.
Like, me and my boy Harrison, he has a Roush supercharged Mustang, and when he bought that, I had my 2-valve at the time, and I took a ride in his car, and I was like, my car ain't got shit, man. I need something better. So I started looking for the 2015 Mustang, found that, and then I was faster, and then Harrison did this thing, and then he was faster, and then I did this thing, and I was faster. It was like, we were kind of competing. He admitted, like, it's kind of like a compete thing, but like a friendly. Like,
hey, competition brings out the best in things.
Oh, for sure. And we at least raced over 20 times, like, each other. Like, I wish ATCO was still here. That's just atrocious that it's gone.
That is so sad.
Like, they sold it to a storage facility, and I haven't driven past there in a while. I don't even know what's going on with that place.
I drove past it recently. It hasn't changed.
Really?
It's still just it's still, well,
stands or anything, right?
All the stands and stuff are gone, but like the walls there, the strips there, the buildings are still there. Like, they've done nothing with it.
What are y'all doing? Like, the owner should know, like, how many people come to that track, and that's the closest one in this area. The next closest one's in Maryland, Cecil County, which is like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is, it's just sad. Or you got to go up to like Maple Valley, like that's all the way up in PA.
Like, you really got to make a time commitment instead of like just in the neighborhood or like 25 minutes from here.
Yeah, oh, for sure. But yeah, adding more power to like the cars and stuff. You just gotta watch. If it's not one thing, it's another. If I would have kept the black Mustang, I'm sure. Well, I hurt the engine, so let's say I would have got that fixed. The transmission would have went next or something.
Yeah.
Or I would have broken an axle, and it just would have been a whole like snowball of just things that not worth money wise to me. Like, I love my cars a lot, but to be in financial debt for your whole life for one car. Probably not worth it. Like, to fix my black car, put it in perspective, the engine would have been $10,000.
And that's then money.
That's half of the price I paid for the car, and I couldn't help see it sit and pay a car payment on a car that's going to sit for a year.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It just wasn't worth it. Yeah, I'm glad I did it. I learned a lot from it. Black car has got to be I wish I supercharged that just to feel the power of like 700, 800 horsepower. Because like 500 was fast, you all know. I took everyone out for rides all the time. Like, it was just fun. Did it not put a smile on your face?
Oh, it was great.
Every time,
put some fear in my eyes too at times.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I was also younger.
Yeah. This is really off topic, but one of my favorite memories was you passing Zach in a Pontiac in his 2016 Mustang GT. He was just putting around, and AJ said,
Keep in mind, I had Zach Smith and Chris Burton in the car with me.
So that's an extra 400 pounds of weight.
Yeah.
You know, in that car. But it's just people like that, they don't buy it for the car. They just buy it to look at me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look what I have, kind of. They never bought it for like what me and Harrison bought it for, like, because we actually liked the car.
Yeah.
He just bought it just to be kind of like with us. You know what I mean? Like, he felt out of place. That's not how it should be, man. If you see the car and you're like, shit, like, I really like that a lot, you buy it. Not, yeah, I think I'm just going to take this. just because my friends got one.
Yeah.
And he literally bought the Mustang, what was it, a week after I bought mine?
It was like around that time,
Like
yeah.
literally 2 weeks. I took him for one ride, and 2 weeks later, that man pulled in with a blue Mustang GT, same like mine. And
Same.
I was like,
Was it the same year? Or was it?
I think it's a year newer.
Okay.
But that car also had like 4 owners, had transmission problems. He took his car to the shop 4 or 5 times for a transmission rebuild. That's the stuff I'm talking about right there. Like, he don't know what to look for on, cars and stuff. And it's sad people do that shit.
Yeah.
That's what gives us a bad rap.
Yeah. Because, like, you can learn, but you're just choosing not to.
Exactly. And his dad did everything on that car, like, performance-wise. Like, my Mustang, we did the headers. We were across the street for
God.
8, 9, 10 hours just trying to get headers in there. And it's like,
I had a final to do that day, and I walked over. You guys were still working on it.
bro, it was atrocious. And then he just asked his dad, yeah, I bought these headers. And dad did it for him, threw it right in. And I'm sure he wasn't under there looking and learning, you know what I mean? Yes. Just don't understand.
Yeah. I feel like the will to learn certain things is just not there for people. Like I love the idea of becoming a Renaissance man, like the guy who knows a lot of things. Like I don't have to be great at all of them, but like just be good at like a lot of them, you know?
Right. Yeah, before you even try to make an assumption, like, oh, I'm just going to do this or I'm just going to buy this. No, man, you want to take your time.
Do your research.
Yeah, exactly. He did not do his research one bit. That's why his car has so many problems. I mean, he still has it to this day, so good for him. But
I think it's running fine too, so but I don't know.
yeah, but he hasn't driven it. The one day he's like, oh, this is a whole thick 2 inches of dust on it. Oh, good for you. Like, dude, I'll drive that every day. I didn't care. I really never cared. Like, I wanted to feel that power. I wanted to hear that exhaust note. Like, just put a smile on your face every time.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, so cars they made a huge impact on you.
That's my whole livelihood. Like, I'm still striving to like get something crazy, but
Yeah. What are your future car plans? You have any in mind right now?
okay, you guys might hate on me for this one, but BMW is definitely
Yeah, I've heard.
on one of my lists to purchase. Another Mustang would be friggin' awesome. Just because they're a lot cheaper. They're easier to mod and stuff. BMW, one injector for like one BMW is like $300. Like a set of 8 is like $2,000. My Mustang, it was like $300 for 8 injectors. Like,
The foreign cars, man.
yes, and I mean the maintenance is more, but I just want to experience it. It's a different experience. I've had my share of Mustangs and muscle cars. I want to, switch it up a little bit if I can afford it.
Yeah, that is always the $1 million question nowadays.
Yeah.
If you can afford it.
Yeah, so like an M5 BMW is like 650 horsepower sedan, all-wheel drive. You can drive it all year round as long as you do your maintenance on them. They're not bad.
Yeah.
But every car's going to have their problem or something's going to shit the bed at some point, part-wise, you know. Yeah, Mustang would be cool. A Shelby would actually be really goals. But they're just going for so much money now, especially like a GT350. My neighbor across the street has one, and it's manual. They don't even make a Shelby in manual anymore.
I believe
I think
it.
they're trying to come out with one 2025 or 2026 that's manual. But it's not the same engine as the older car. It's just a normal 5-liter V8 with a supercharger. The other GT350 was a 5.2, 8,000 RPM red line. Like, it just felt special. It felt different. And now the car scene's just getting a little dumbed out. There's no more Camaros.
Yeah.
There's no more Hellcats. For now, they're bringing back the Hemi. Thank God. I don't know if anyone knows that.
Yeah.
They were going more EV, and then everyone started realizing, yeah, these aren't selling. Nobody wants that. People still want to hear that V8. Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I'm glad they're bringing it back, and hopefully Chevy can come back with a Camaro or something like that.
Some equivalent, at least.
I know, at least still have the Corvette, but even look at that now. It doesn't even look like a Corvette.
It looks like a European car.
Like a Ferrari almost. And they're cool cars, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't own one.
Yeah, I have no desire to own one, at least a newer one.
I mean, a Corvette would be on my list to own, like a 2015 or older would be really sick. They're just a lot of money too. Yeah, BMW, that would be my friggin' that would be my next purchase, I think. Just
Yeah.
because I still need a car that I can daily drive. They have an M340 that has a 6-cylinder turbo, and it still makes 400 horsepower, all-wheel drive. That's plenty, and it still gets 25 miles a gallon.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's
a jack of all trades car.
That's pretty good. I mean, if you're in it to win it all the time, I'm sure the gas mileage would be worse.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
yeah, the Granddaddy like M5 V8, like that would be if I'm settled. I have another car I can go drive around. That wouldn't be like my daily driver.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But yeah, even with the Mustang, I would always have another car to drive But now I'm glad the Toyota Camry now, it's like, it does best of both worlds. Like, it has 70,000 miles on it already, if you can believe that. And I bought that 2.5 years ago. Runs great, drives great still, parts are cheap, gas is friggin' amazing.
And it's probably only like a third through its life cycle, if even.
If that.
Yeah, might be a quarter.
Yeah, my cousin's a tech at Toyota. He said, you have no problems with this car at all. Just do your oil change, do your maintenance, and this thing will last you a lifetime. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely, if you have your cars, fast cars, keep them. Do your research, definitely. What else we got?
I was also going to ask you another big thing in your life about the gym.
Oh, dude, that's just a life changer right there. Yeah, I think more important than cars at the end of the day for me.
Yeah, definitely. I could see it. When did you start going?
Let me think. I've been going for 4.5 years now. So that'll be what, 2020, 2021?
Probably like 2021, we'll say. Like
so
probably early 2021.
I still had to wear a mask in the gym.
I remember seeing the pictures.
Which was like a big thing. But mentally, dude, that changed my whole perspective of life. The discipline, not the instant gratification. Yeah. Like people go for like a month or two and they're just like, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, you need to keep going. Keep pushing yourself. You are more capable of what you really think. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the body is a crazy, crazy thing. If you give it the right amount of fuel and push yourself, dude, it'll put you a long way. Oh yeah, definitely. 4 years though, strong. I was 130 pounds when I started. I'm about 165-ish now. So, and I don't eat a ton. Yeah. You just go and the muscle will come. And then mentally it's like, oh, I am actually seeing this change in myself. Wow, okay, maybe if I do keep going another week, maybe I'll see another change. Yeah. And you just get so satisfied with that feeling. Yeah, and the little goals. Exactly. And now I'm never satisfied. Yeah, I came this far, but I'm still trying to put on weight and just get better in the gym. And I learned a lot from Jake's dad, Jim. It's cool going up and talking to people that are doing this exercise. You don't know what to do. And yeah, you might be scared, but just go up and talk to them. They're here all the time. They'll give you a pointer. Like, I learned a lot from that, and even like TikTok videos, but online videos, just scientific experiments and stuff. Seriously, mentally though, I think that was the biggest game changer for me. The instant gratification is just not there, and people don't understand. If you even go for 6 months, let's say, people challenge yourself, 6 months, just go to the gym, get that summer bod. I'm telling you, you'll either lose the weight or you'll gain the weight that you want. Just try not to eat like crap. I mean, it's okay sometimes, but if you're trying to lose the weight, cut the calories, you want more protein than carbohydrate like intake. It's just a big jump for people in their lives. Our friend Harrison was 275 pounds, and he got in the gym. It's been probably 3 years now, 4 years. Yeah. He's down to 210, 215. Like, he was all the way down to like 200, and now he's building himself back up from the bottom. So it just shows a lot of discipline, man. Like, gym is just a great mental place to be. A lot of people in there are a lot nicer than you think. Oh, yeah. Like, if you're really, like, if you're going to listen to them, they'll teach you. Like, they'll show you what to do. I'm definitely, like, down to listen to people's advice for it, too, because, like, I'm on my own weight loss journey right now. Right. I mean, even you're down, like, 10 pounds, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm down to, like, 255 now. Dude, that's good. It's the lowest I've been in probably over a year. Right. And even Anthony, man, he started going to the gym, and he was 150? Yeah. 145 maybe? And now he's like 170, dude. Yeah. And he looks great. And mentally, dude, Anthony's a great person. Like, it changed his life. Oh, yeah, definitely. Mental game, dude. That's all that is. People don't want to play the mental game. But game changer. And I definitely don't go enough for, like, my fair share, but, like, I'm trying to go still. Yeah, but you also, Yeah, I know I know how it is. You go in there, you struggle, you push yourself hard, and you get out, and you're like, wow, actually, I did that. I feel great. I felt good after the gym, like, 95% of the time. Yeah, well, of course, you're going to have some days where you're, like, slumped, but when you do those workouts, when you're not feeling it, those can sometimes be the best workouts. And then you can really push yourself, be like, yeah, shit, I did do that. It sucked, but I did it. Or you get to the point you're like, I'm ready to go higher now. Exactly. So I'm never satisfied. I'm always trying to throw the more weight up. eat better. I'm still trying to gain weight to this day. I mean, I've been at a plateau at like 165 for right now, but I'm trying to get to like 175 by the end of the year. I said that last year, and I made 170, but I didn't make 175, so that's my goal this year now.
Okay. And like, hey, small goals.
Yeah.
But like mine, usually people are like, I want to lose 10 pounds or something.
Right. Yeah, so start small.
Yeah,
like,
start small.
Yeah, and you'll see the growth or you'll see the loss, Our boy Eric, even when he lost his stomach, and he threw up 225 on bench, and nobody's in our friend group has done that, man. Like,
he's insane.
Yeah, dude, that's impressive. Like, you're capable of doing a lot more than you think, body-wise. You can really push yourself pretty friggin' hard, and it's worth it in the end. It's always worth it.
Yeah, I'd say so. What are your favorite exercises to hit?
Let's see here. If I'm doing back, I would say lat pull downs would be.
Love lat pull
That
downs.
really, if you want to get that like wing looking look, just spam those. Literally spam the crap out of them. Biceps, arm growth, that's like a big thing. Like, that's one of the first things people notice is like your arms. I would just say normal like hammer curls, just like, a little angle on the side, just hits like the whole brachialis of your bicep. Legs, I freaking hate, but
I was about to ask you, what are your thoughts on leg day?
I was about to say, it sucks in the moment, but when you leave and you're like wobbling out and you're like, oh God, was that worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. And a lot of people have like pencil legs and they don't even do legs at all. And it's like, it actually creates the most dopamine when you're doing your legs because of your biggest muscles. So it makes you feel really good if you really push yourself hard on legs. And every day I go in there and I'm crying about legs, but I still do it. I still put myself through that pain. Still worth it to this day. Man, like legs, they suck. They suck so bad. I'm saying that still now. Bench press was good for me in the beginning, but then I started feeling you get to like this point here and you're not really getting more stretch past that point.
Yeah.
So I grown more towards like dumbbell stuff. Like incline dumbbell work. You can put the form wherever you want. Like, everyone's built different. You're built way different than me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, your joints might not move how my joints move, you know? So it's like the dumbbells, you can just get them past that point. You can angle them, put them wherever you're comfortable. You're not getting that like elbow pain because the bar, you're just stuck in this form. And it's like, my shoulder or like elbow pain. It just ain't worth it. I was deadlifting for a while. That is kind of, the risk reward isn't really worth it because you can get kind of injured if you're not doing it right. It does get you super strong. I love squats. Squats are my favorite for legs.
I love squats.
Extensions for legs are my favorite. I absolutely hate calves because the next day I can't even stand up and I gotta like stretch my leg every time. That'd probably be my main workouts. I mean, triceps, that's just like, you can just go up to the cable and just do like push downs or whatever. Once you get that mind muscle connection, like in the gym, you got it.
Yeah, and that's what motivates you to keep going, right?
Exactly. 100%. 100%.
Oh, definitely. So yeah, what's your advice to get people to go to the gym? Like, if people are like struggling to like start.
Just do it.
It really is just a just do it situation.
It kind of is. I would say go with someone that has kind of been going and just go in there and do the weight that you can do. Throw your ego out the window.
Yeah.
Like, throw it out the window. Doesn't matter what weight you're doing. Yeah, oh, I look like a bitch doing this weight. No, bro. Or, oh, this person's looking at me doing this form wrong. Who cares? You're not going to learn unless you do it. And it's a gratification thing. I'm telling you, mentally, it really changes your life. But I would say, honestly, go with a homie or someone that's really into it, or if you have the money for like personal training, I say that is kind of worth it in the beginning, and then you go off, it's like training wheels, you just go off on your own after that. But a lot of people are scared to like go where like everyone's working out on the benches and the dumbbells and stuff. It's like, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. If you do it more and more and more, it just becomes more comfortable to you.
Yeah, I'm desensitized to it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah, of course.
Like the
when
gym's packed, it sucks, but I don't care.
No. And when I would go in there and I was a skinny little kid just doing 20 pounds for the tricep thing, and my other friend's doing 180, and it's like, bruh, you know? But yeah,
It makes you appreciate where you came from.
Yeah, just go in there with confidence. There's no need. Like, everyone's in there to get better at the end of the day. Like, just think about that yourself. It gives you motivation. You see that person working hard, and let's say they look good, and it's like, oh shit, like, I kind of want to look like that. You know, it just gives me motivation for like that kind of stuff.
Definitely. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all the questions I had for you. It was great talking to you. Where can people find you? Like, if you want to talk more about this stuff.
So I do have an Instagram. It is ESSNER Fit on Instagram, and then I also have a car Instagram for the Camry, and all my other cars are on there. You can see them if you want to look. That is Seth ETRD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mostly on Instagram. I mean, that's about it. X, like I said, I'm only on there for the news and stuff. I don't really post on there or anything.
Yeah.
Snapchat, that's just Snapchat.
Yeah.
Facebook, I don't really post anything. I just use that as like news and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, on Instagram, man, if you have any questions about the gym, car stuff, anything, feel free to hit me up on there. Any questions about working on cars, or if you anything, you have a Mustang out there, let me know, man. I can maybe give you help.
Yeah, you never know.
Fitness stuff, man. If you need a workout plan, I have no problem setting you up with like a quick, push-pull leg, week. So,
yeah. Well, it was great talking to you, bro.
Awesome, man. I really appreciate you having me on again.
Of course.
Thanks, dude.